we are going to be showcasing my Sims 4 um, and just sort of checking them out. This is the household of Ace, and again, if you don't know his history, let's just go into his Simology. And this is a quick little video just updating my household. So, um, Justice was my first Sim. He married Tamika. He's since died. Tamika is very old. She's probably gonna go very soon, unfortunately. I know I could prolong her life. I'm just letting them live out their lives. I did, for a time, let these guys grow older, and then sort of bring them back to youth level of that age again, but now I'm just letting them go, sort of thing, because I want to see like a huge genealogy, which, again, as you can see, I have. Ace alone has 7 kids. The other ones have a ton of kids as well. In total, Justice and Tamika had 10 kids, 2 of which died, drowned, one of which was taken by Child Services Brave. I'll put the link to the video up in the top corner here about that, because I was not happy about that. And so usually now, if I see kids at infant or newborn age, I'll fast forward them, as long as I'm playing them. If I'm not, then I'll just let them be. So for instance, one of Ace's kids, Bella, I haven't really played them in like this family in a while, so she's actually gone from, I can't remember if it was infant or toddler I left off with, to or possibly even newborn, to where she's a child now. So sometimes I will let them sort of just age up naturally. But anyhow, Ace married Bella Goth and had twins, Oana and Pamela. At the time, he was a new young adult, and Bella Goth was a little more established. I didn't realize how established. She was about to become an elder, so she did, and they wanted more kids, and she died. And so now, of course, since all of this, Oana's gone off and married and had herself a daughter, and so his granddaughter, Tamika's great-granddaughter, which I think is so cool. I'd like to, again, I am thinking I might keep her around, because I'd love for her to be around, see her great-grandkids. But anyways, that's going to be a while. She does have one, I think it's Esther's, it's one of the girls. One of the girls' kids has had a kid, and that one's already a teen, so she might live around, even naturally so, but we'll see. Pamela's also gotten married, and she had 2 kids. So that was Ace's first 2 kids. And then, of course, his wife Bella Goth died off, and so you see her tombstone here. And then from there, he got married again to Maribel Miranda. And since then, they've had 5 kids. They're trying for their 6th. Okay, so in total, he's had 7 kids, trying for his 8th. They had Kiana, who's got married and had 2 kids. We're going to be checking her out later on. He had Phoebe. She's married and had 1 kid. They had Rhea, who just turned to be a young adult, so I'm going to see who's in the area, who she might be interested in marrying. And then, of course, they've had Santiago, who is a teenager, Bella, who's a child, and they're trying for another one. Their house, again, all the houses are sort of similar, so you might eventually say, well, they're kind of boring. So I'm not really going to focus on that, but his house is sort of nice. I got trees here. I have enough money to build more, but I really want to get this to 300,000, because I find that I try, whenever one of the kids moves out, I sort of look at how many kids, and I'll divide the amount. So if there's 8 people living in the house, they'll get 1/8 of it. So I really want to boost this up to 360, because I like getting the best bed, the best oven, and the best fridge, so that way they have a running start, and then they can just start producing offspring of their own. So, and again, how do I make my money? Usually through gardening, as well as they're all painting. Okay, so they don't have jobs. I think Ace might have a job. I think he might have gotten himself a job while I was off and about running another household, or I might have given it to him. I know initially I used to get them jobs, and now everybody's unemployed and they're just painting, and they're making tons of money off of that, which I find works. But yeah, that's my family. Just looking through his skill set, or his things. The first rewards I always give my Sims is marketable, because usually they're painters, and so they can make lots of money off of that. My families are a little bit boring in the sense where a lot of them are the same, but if they marry somebody who has different traits, I'm not going to deviate from that, and I might even make some of the kids along with that, so they're not that. Um, Again, this guy has long life, so I think I might have extended his life at some point. I don't remember. Um, yeah, fear fire because they've had quite a few fires in this house. I don't know why. And again, with the if you go into the actual house itself, usually all the houses have similar attributes depending on who's in them. Sometimes I will switch it around, but natural light for painting, um, cooking and gardening. So I use homey and bracing breezes, which allows them to exercise better. I find those are very important to help with them being better at what they do so they make more money. I know there's money cheats and all that. I don't. I'd rather them just make their money, and if they have to live in a hovel in the meantime, so be it. So let's just go through each of the kids, and each of the people who live here. So this is Ace. As you can see, oh, he does have a career, and so this is where he's at. His skills, his cooking is level 10. His fitness, level 10. His gardening, level 10. Gourmet cooking, level 10. Handiness, level 10. Logic, um, painting, video games. So this guy is this guy's the man. Okay, this guy is the skilled. Okay, and then his relationships, and he could probably start. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade some stuff in here so it doesn't break as much. And I already went through that. Let's go through Maribel now, his wife. She's currently gardening as we speak, and she does not have a career. I like to have at least one of the parents home, so that they can sort of help with the kids, especially when they're young. And as you can see, her painting level is level 10. I haven't really focused much on her otherwise. And again, maybe she can do some painting. I try and always make sure they pick some grapes so that if they move off for whatever reason, divorce, although I haven't had any of my Sims divorce yet, or just for the kids when they move out, they can start gardening, although sometimes they will forget. And then as you can see, marketable, and then she has some other traits. And she's hungry, so hopefully somebody's making food. Oh, there is food, so maybe I will, after she's done, get her to eat. Rhea, the eldest child, still in the house. I'm gonna try and make sure she's going to find somebody to marry very soon in the neighborhood. So we're gonna go scoping the neighborhood and seeing that. Her painting skill still needs to go up, so she won't be moving out until she gets it higher. And again, until we get this money to at least 300,000. Actually, it won't need to be. Well, assuming I get 6 kids. Um, yeah, I might not move her out. I might not wait for that because that's 50,000. So, um, if I wait for 300,000, so what's 180? 180 divided by 6, 30,000. Yeah, I guess I could move her out now. I still, maybe I'll get her to 200,000. But either way, we got to get that painting skill up. So, and how's her gardening skill? Oh, what gardening skill? Okay, yeah, so definitely she's going to be working on that. And as you can see, she has stuff that she can grow, and she's a vegetarian, so whenever I go here, I always get her a meat and cheese sandwich. She loves that. And yeah, she'll definitely need to improve her traits. As you can see, she just turned a young adult. I didn't fast forward it either. And then you got these kids, Santiago. Um, and again, I'm going to be doing this every Friday for the next little bit, just sort of checking out my Sims, because I got a lot of them, as you can see with the um, sort of Simology. And then this is Bella, the youngest one. Um, as a child, they can't paint yet, so I don't have her worried about painting. And I think I'm going to play this for a little bit because I think this is her cousin. Yeah, this is her cousin or second cousin. I don't even know. I'd have to think about it. I don't feel like wasting your time with that. Um, Oh, she's a klepto. I don't like that. That's a trait I'll actually probably get rid of off of her because I don't like when Sims are mean like that. Actually, well, if they're mean, that's fine, but I don't like thieves. So, and yeah, let's just finish it off. I just want to show you his Simology again. I've already showed you this, but just to show you, like again, uh, just all the kids. Like it's crazy. If you look at this, how many kids, how many grandkids that Justice has, and so we're going to be looking at all of these. And again, we're doing this every Friday for the next little bit. So hopefully you enjoy, and if so, please like and subscribe. Thanks for checking out my video. Sorry for this long video. The other ones will probably be a lot shorter because I'm just going over those families, not explaining everything. So, but thanks for watching, and have a great day. Later.